Welcome back to Strategy Simplified. With more consulting firms than ever making the cover letter optional, should you still submit one? Is it worth the time and effort? That's the question that we're tackling today in this short conversation. The straight answer is yes. If you get the opportunity, the cover letter is just another way to stand out. And we're going to walk you through our key 3 reasons why. I hope you enjoy this Strategy Simplified brief. You should still write a cover letter because it allows you to go deep, acts as a writing sample, and shows you'll be a good cultural fit. Let's go through each of these reasons. So first, you should still write a cover letter because it allows you to go deep where the resume goes wide. Your resume is a highly filtered and curated list of all the accomplishments and experiences that you've had over the past several years. You may have had to drop things off your resume because you've done and accomplished so much. Your cover letter, on the other hand, is an opportunity for you to expand on a couple of different points that appear on your resume. It allows you to bring more color into the conversation than just a curated bullet point can provide. Now, we still need to be structured in the way that we would go deep into 1 or 2 key stories or accomplishments in our cover letter. We should still use a CAR format or a STAR format. CAR format is context, action, result. STAR is situation, task, action, result. Both speaking from a first-person standpoint, what was the situation? What was the context? What did you do? What were the actions that you took that then gave a specific result? And in the same way that you would tell the story to somebody else, you've got paragraph space on this cover letter to be able to build out the story in a more rounded, holistic way, and be able through that to speak to some of the key qualities and characteristics that your target firm says that they want to see in their candidates. That may not be immediately apparent in your metrics-driven, kind of achievement-focused resume, but through the cover letter, we can tell 1 or 2 key CAR format stories to be able to show your most impressive accomplishments in a different light. The goal overall, of course, is to showcase your transferable skills, qualities, and characteristics, your ability to drive impact, the fact that you have what that firm is looking for. Second reason you should write a cover letter is that it acts as a writing sample. This is an opportunity for you to tell a compelling narrative. Of course, our first point was about expanding into 1 or 2 of your key accomplishments and experiences. And the way that you would tell that story shows me more of an example than I can see on your resume or other parts of your application that you have some professional writing capabilities. A lot of consulting and client services is storytelling at the end of the day. We need to be able to tell a top-down answer-first story that is backed up by a compelling evidence base. That story needs to be internally consistent. It needs to be logical, rational. It needs to be easily digested on behalf of others. And that's not just a structured, data-driven process. It's also the creative storytelling aspect that can be shown in a cover letter. And you can show whether or not you have these qualities in the context of a longer writing sample, which inevitably your cover letter is. Firms won't teach you how to be a good communicator. You need to walk in day 1 being able to clearly and concisely share your ideas, both in written and verbal form. And through the cover letter, your firm gets a chance to see how well you can do that in terms of written communication.
We'll be right back after this quick break.
MBAs, consulting internship interviews will be here before we know it. If you want to be strategic about the way that you prepare, join Black Belt. Black Belt is the world's only accelerated case and behavioral interview program that's got a proven track record of success. 80% of Black Belts land at least 1 offer at a firm they're targeting. What does Black Belt give you? It gives you at least 8 hours of one-on-one interview prep with an MBB coach, a live group training taking place on Thursday, December 16th, and access to a best-in-class online curriculum to supplement the live training you're receiving. This curriculum includes drills, practice cases, video walkthroughs, and more to ensure that you're focused on the right things at the right time. If you're ready to work hand in hand with an MBB mentor who will build a personalized prep plan for you, join Black Belt today. You can learn more and sign up through the link in the show notes. And oh yeah, If you're a student at a partner program, you get a discount. Write us for more details and to get the discount today.
Third reason to write a cover letter is to show you're a cultural fit with the firm. In addition to expanding on one or two key experiences and achievements, you have the opportunity to speak to why you're interested in this work and this firm, making connections between your experience and the firm itself. This is an easy and acceptable place to do some name dropping, to speak to and reference what you've learned from people that you've talked to at the firm. Hopefully, these are from personal connections, actual kind of outbound, warm or cold networking that you've done within these firms, not just what you gleaned about the firm from their website or from a large group informational session, but to be able to showcase the effort that you've put into this broader networking and application process. And through those conversations, of course, as you asked good, personal, specific, and positive questions to those current firm members, you've learned a lot. And what have you gleaned from those conversations in the realm of how your both experiences and achievements, but also your personality, your view on the world and business, what's important to you, your priorities, how does that connect to the way that your target firm approaches its work, its values, its priorities, its initiatives? What have you learned about that? And how have the conversations that you've had, the networking and the investigation that you've done, how has that continued to confirm for you that this is the right place, this is where you should land, and that you're a good cultural fit for this firm? So again, the cover letter allows you to go deep. It acts as a writing sample, and it shows that you're a good cultural fit for your target firm. It's a missed opportunity if we don't take advantage of every single chance to stand out in this competitive recruiting process. So remember, if you have the opportunity to submit a cover letter, do it, even if it's optional. It's a great chance to stand out. However, it needs to be top quality. Submitting a weak or poorly written cover letter is worse than not submitting one at all. Make sure to check out the link in the show notes for our cover letter guide, a free set of tips to help direct your process and make sure that you write a killer cover letter. And if you'd like additional assistance, know that we have both cover letter and resume editing services. We won't just give you feedback, we'll actually help with a hands-on approach make it better over multiple rounds of edits. Thanks for joining us today, and we'll see you next time.